Pisces, welcome to Aether Tarot. Welcome back if you're returning, or if you're new here, we're doing a general collective reading for you today, and your cards have flown out so easily. That one too. So just take what resonates, because it's a general reading, and leave the rest behind. Flip and switch the roles if you need to, because especially the masculine and feminine roles. And but don't try and make anything fit if it's not your story. Just leave it alone. Well, we've got way more than I usually want for your start, but these are looking pretty good. All right, we've got persevere and you will overcome problems with the camel. We've got a boat, money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. Nice. We got the hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. Maybe you can take this money and go have a break. Go have a nice vacation with it. We've got the cane, pay attention to your health. Okay, there may be a health issue coming or already here, popping up. But this is just a warning, so it's not necessarily happening right now. We've got fair woman, dealings a relationship with a woman with blonde, grey or white hair. Grapes, time to get out and have fun. And then the sun, happiness and well-being. So these are really nice. I think these go hand in hand, the sun and time to get out and have fun. And then the whale at the bottom of the deck, great worry over nothing. So I feel like, it's all working out. It's kind of like it all turns out in the end. But maybe you've been a bit worried about, I don't know, finances or something like that. Overworked, too much work, not enough play, that kind of thing. So let's see. I'll get into the tarot. So, maybe this problem you're persevering through is what's been keeping you worried. We've got the King of Swords in the reverse. So this could be a legal matter that you're worried could go wrong, or there could be somebody here could be lying, involved in some illegal activity. This could be a hunch you have that something's getting sort of done behind your back, something that could be, I don't know, somebody here that's done something illegal. They could be worried it's going to be found out about. Clarify this King of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. So this King of Swords in reverse, this matter, somebody could be worried about being found out about a lie or some sort of transaction. This could be happening right now, some sort of legal matter or something to do with like licensing or accounting or, I don't know, but this King of Swords in the reverse is not good. Like something, and it's related to money and financial stability. But we've got the great worry over nothing that we saw at the bottom of the deck, and there's this windfall coming in. So I feel like there's something in the balance that could go one way or another, and this is the problem you're persevering through. You could be this King of Swords and you're in the reverse because you're worried about this financial situation, this matter right now. Or you could have used an accountant that's a bit dodgy or something like that, but it's said and done, and now you sort of, that transaction can't balance back out. There could be, I don't know, somebody could be worried about how much money they owe to the tax department, or if that's coming up for you, coming to the end of the year, or depending what country you're in and when your tax cycle begins and ends. But we've got the Temperance card at the split showing balance, and this is going to balance out. So whatever you're worried about, I feel like this is not going to come to a head. Let me just turn that air conditioning on. So We've got the World in reverse at the bottom of the deck, though, which is like trapped in a cycle. You're trapped on a cycle, in a cycle that's on repeat. So you could be feeling this way. You could be feeling like, when is this ever going to end? Something that you're in. When is it ever going to kind of just finish up? You want life to get back to, you know, an equal ebb and flow, give and take. And maybe you could have children, and you're just kind of wanting some stability to kind of balance out for you and your household, you and your children, if you have them. And I feel like whatever the situation is that you've been going through, you know, you've gained a lot of strength, and you've had a lot of strength to be dealing with it as well. You could have been pushed out in the cold, or gone through a transitional time. This could have been happening for like the last year or more. With this World in reverse, this could be, you could have been dealing with something, yeah, for at least a year, previously to now. So yeah, there's been an ending and some resistance to an ending, but I feel like your heart is healed from it. So give me another card for the King of Swords. Yeah, so something you could have like been avoiding socializing, avoiding seeing friends, or, you know, the people in your life could have been gossiping about whatever's been going on for you, or you just, I don't know, maybe your peer group, you don't really connect well with them, or you're not on the same level as them right now, especially if you're going through something that's affecting your finances and you don't feel like you're a match for the people in your life. But, you know, everyone has their ups and downs. You don't want to be comparing yourself to somebody else, you know, to other people. You could be feeling like there's people gossiping and saying bad things about you. You could be worried about what people are talking about. Don't worry about that. Who cares what other people think? So we've got a Seven of Cups, and this is like straight after this money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. I feel like this kind of comes in to save the day. I don't even know if it's connected to whatever this problem is you're overcoming. I feel like this may be just like an out of the blue separate matter. Kind of like you just, you know. And now I hope it's not due to somebody passing away in your life, because you don't really want somebody to leave your life in order to get an inheritance or something like that. But yeah, you might be winning something, or yeah, there could be an inheritance here if you've got, you know, older family, parents, something like that. But anyway, when this money comes through, you're going to have like, you're almost going to be confused with all your options. Like, what do I do? Where do I go? Do I want to buy a house? Do I want to invest? Where do I want to live? Like, what do I want to do with all my money? Is you know, this is a nice problem to have. It's kind of nice. You know, want to swap problems? Let's swap problems. I'd like your problems. So clarify this Seven of Cups. We got the Sun in reverse. So it's like you aren't sure what you want to do, or maybe you've been, yeah, I mean, this could come with a bit of sadness. If it comes from an inheritance, it could come from, what do I, you know, just confusion, not, you know, nice to have a windfall of money come in, but like some sadness associated with it. We've got the Ace of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck with the Fool. And we've got a Eight of Pentacles in the reverse too. You might be like, oh, okay, we've got the Devil to the Nine of Swords. So this is really obsessive, toxic energy. This this could be with you, or something around you, someone around you that's got this really addictive behavior. These could be addictions you have. This could be too much drinking, drugs, or like control issues, or a kind of like what am I trying to get my words? A relationship that's codependent. Somebody you feel changed to, or you want change to you, but this is whatever it is, if it's with you or with somebody else around you, it's extremely stressful. Now this could be also, this is just about an imbalance, like something's way out of balance with the devil energy. So you could be overworked, you could be just doing too much of one thing. But this could be also something that's connected to your health, right? Like, which also could be mental and emotional health. This could be, working too much can affect your health. Eating too much, drinking too much, whatever it may be. It's, I feel, related to this health concern that could pop up if things aren't reined in. But I feel like maybe somebody here is kind of with whatever they've been going through, whatever this problem is to overcome. Somebody could be say drinking too much to mask their pain or their emotional state. Something is like a bit of a band-aid, and an avoidance to feel what they're feeling. And so this Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, it makes me feel like somebody might get this money and then just go, that's it, I'm not working anymore, I'm going to stop. You might take some time off, or there could be an addiction here that has somebody lose a job. I don't see the death card out here, but somebody might just, really need this vacation, really need to take time off and stop working for a bit. This could be what's overdone. Because here with the Fool, it's like new beginnings. Let's go on an adventure. Let's go out and try a new cycle, start a new cycle. So, I mean, perhaps something that you've been working on, maybe this could be like a settlement where it's really the end of a past relationship, and maybe there's a judgment that comes in that kind of finalizes it. So this could be like getting a divorce and finally receiving that divorce paper, and maybe you've been expecting it for a long time. It's not some like overnight surprise, but it can sometimes be just like that real finalization feeling, like something has, it's like it's the official moment, it's officially over. This could make you quite emotional, even though you've been expecting it and maybe wanting it to come. Now somebody here could lose, have to stop working because of a health issue. You could, if in some industries, you might get, like, somebody might go out and have a big night on the drink or something like that, or need to start taking a certain type of medication for their work, and maybe you can't be on that kind of medication and operate heavy machinery, or certain jobs, even certain construction companies do alcohol test and drug test their employees. So something could happen like that. You may just be ready for, you've got some money, and you may just be ready to leave what you're doing now and go have a fresh start somewhere. But with the Ace of Swords in reverse, it's like maybe you have no idea what you want to do next, but you don't want to do what you're doing now, or you need to take a break from what you're doing now. And so I don't think it so much matters right in the beginning. You may just go off and throw caution to the wind and try taking some time first and see if it comes to you. So yeah, this could be just not even having a plan, and just going with it, just having some time, having a break. So or this could be somebody you're dealing with, right? They don't have a plan. They're just starting again. And you're like, why don't you have a plan? You're not working. You need to pull your life together. I don't know. So let's see. What is the Sun in reverse to the Seven of Cups? Ooh, yeah. There's money coming in. 10 of Pentacles. A lot. Like a lot of money. Yeah. This, it's strange to have the Sun in reverse because, yeah, there could be, we don't have a death card out here for it to be an inheritance, but you know what, you could be keeping this quiet, like this windfall that comes in. You could be needing to keep this quiet. Maybe you need to keep this away from somebody. You know, you don't want to draw attention to yourself. This could be somebody retiring from their work and getting like their, you know, their retirement fund paid through, or maybe an investment's paying off here. But I mean, it actually says windfall through winning money, property. It seems like it's coming from something that you haven't done, like from another person. It's being given to you, and I feel like, you know, this is good because this feels like karma, like, you know, like you deserve it. Okay, so taking a vacation, either physically or mentally, you know what? I feel like you know you need to do this. And this is, I mean, I don't know if I got the order that these tea leaves came out in correct, but this vacation is coming before this, you know, warning about health, paying attention to your health. So I feel like taking a vacation is actually you going, I do need this time. Like, you're feeling it. You need to give yourself some time. Like, maybe things have been building up and you haven't had maybe the money and the funds to really just go and settle and, you know, kind of grieve, or whatever it is that, you know, if somebody is passing here, then maybe you do need to just go take some time to grieve, to get some balance. We've got the Temperance at the bottom of the deck. Maybe you've just been like too full on. You've been like having to you've just been hitting it with this Knight of Swords, like really fast pace life where you're just going from A to B to C to D, you know, like in this loop, working really hard, fighting to keep your head above board, and I feel like this is like a mental and emotional break, and it's, you know, it's also impacting your body. So yeah, this is good. And while you're on this vacation though, you know, you're in this Four of Cups, and it feels like you've got some past issues or past things that need to be resolved. I've got this Emperor in reverse that's just flipped over. So, you know, if this is grieving a loss, whatever it is, it's like, you know, you're focusing on how things were. You could be thinking about memories from the past, memories with a person or people in general. This feels like it's time you need to take for yourself, where you're just processing through things. This Emperor in the reverse is, this just flipped out of the deck. This is somebody who has been really toxic. Yes, could be somebody you were dealing with, but this person has really abused their position of authority. They have been extremely manipulative, controlling, and if you've been dealing with this person, then yeah, there's a lot of processing to have to do. I feel like the Emperor in reverse is the worst person in the deck to be in reverse, because this person is they're older, they're extremely wise, and well, they're not wise in that they're abusing their position of power. You know, that's dumb to do to people, but this person knows a lot. Like, they're very intelligent, and they are in a, you know, position where they can, you know, manipulate and affect other people. This person, I feel, holds like the most responsibility to be toxic. You know, like for them to be toxic. You put an Emperor in reverse next to a a page in the reverse, or a knight even in the reverse. It's like this emperor has lived longer. They know better. They know a lot better than anybody younger than them, and they're still abusive, and it's conscious. It is not like subconscious programming. This guy consciously abuses and manipulates and deceives other people, and he is just a piece of work. A huge piece of work. So you could, you taking yourself on this vacation could be taking yourself away from a person like this to get that balance. You could have been like constantly fighting with this emperor reverse and just needing to get away from him, or maybe multiple people. We got the Tower in the reverse, so you could be avoiding a tower by leaving, by getting out of a situation for a while. You've got your defenses up. We've got this Knight of Wands in the reverse here too. So yeah, like I'm saying, I feel like there could be multiple people around you that are just, good to get away from for a while. Because, you've just been working around the clock. It feels like you've been working really hard. You haven't given up, but you're worn down and you're feeling tired. And you've got your defenses up. It's like these attacks just keep coming at you, and you just need to get away from this for a while. You just need to get some balance. You need time to process. You need time to heal your mind, emotions, physical body. Relax. Give me one for, clarify this Four of Cups. Yeah, exactly. Five of Swords in the reverse. Time to get away from the conflict and the fighting. You just like, there could be a feeling of like, a bit of feeling like defeat, like you didn't win a certain fight, like especially if somebody's passed away or you've lost somebody out of your life for whatever reason, divorce, death, whatever the reason. You may feel like you lost that fight because you didn't want them. You didn't want that to go out of your life. We've got a Six of Swords just flip over. This is like, maybe you want things to return to the way they were before, or somebody wants you to return back into their life. We've got the Hangman at the bottom of the deck with the Ace of Pentacles. You're sort of, I feel like you're mulling a lot of things over. Like, this feels like a whole life kind of evaluation, so to speak. Like we saw that Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. So like if somebody has decided to leave a job or take some significant time off just for rest and rejuvenation, and I feel like there's something that you want to do, like you've got this Ace of Pentacles, like maybe there's a new financial opportunity coming in, something being handed to you, and you're sitting and contemplating this with the Hangman. Sort of looking at trying to get some perspective on it. You haven't pulled the pin on it yet. It feels like you're still deciding what you're going to do, and it could be like what you're going to do with all this money that's come in. There's because you're still in this state of confusion, like all these options, this Seven of Cups, all these options, what am I going to do? And there may be one particular opportunity that you're considering, but you're giving it some deep thought, and you're on hold with it for now. And this could be also thinking about changing career, or completely. Maybe getting rid of the old career and doing something completely different. And it might not be a job. It could be a business. It could be investing. It could be something really different. But you're just, because, whatever you've been doing in the past, I feel like you don't love it anymore. With this Ace of Cups in reverse, you do not like it. It feels like a huge burden, and you can't put this burden down, is what it feels like. It's like something has become, you resent something so much. it's not really the job. It's maybe just something you've done for 10, 20 years, and it's just boring you. You resent it, in that you have no passion for it anymore. You want to find your new passion. With this Ace of Wands, you want to go out there and find something you love to do. You're so burdened, and it's like this burden can never be put down. You can never get any help with this, because you'd have to love it again for it to not be a burden for you, is what it's like, I think. And I don't think that love for it may be ever coming back, if it's just gotten old. And I don't know, maybe you have gone through being in, if you've gone through a divorce, or if you're going through a divorce, and you've had that family that you've been wanting to contribute to supporting, and now things have changed with that. Maybe you're feeling like, okay, now that I'm not in a relationship, or now that I'm single, whatever your situation may be, your priorities could be changing. Maybe kids have grown up and left home, and you're just in a different place. So now you don't have, reason to push yourself to do something that you hate, or that you just have no passion for. You don't love it anymore. But you could also be, not wanting to make any hasty decisions, because maybe you don't want to jump on to a different path and lose the position that you've spent years and years building for yourself in the company that you're in. So, everybody's different. It's all different circumstances. But here, pay attention to your health. We've got the Star card reversed. So, I really feel like something could be popping up with somebody's health, and it could affect your work. It may be the thing that makes you take time off. It may limit your options if you're not taking care of your health here. And maybe something that you would have wanted to do that would have been an absolute dream for you is now, could be taken as an option off the table, because you don't have, your health in the right place to be able to go after that. Maybe you're feeling like, I'm too old to do that anymore, like something you really love, or something that you'd hoped to do one day. But, this can affect many, many areas of your life. So really, I think this is a huge flag for you to keep, the Hierophant in reverse. This is a big one. I'm feeling a lot of a big warning coming out of this health card. It's not, don't wait until something happens, like make some preventative measures with healthy eating and exercise, and maybe go get a checkup. That might be a good idea right now. Just go get a whole thorough look over, and just get an assessment. I think if you haven't had one recently, it's a good idea. But this could also be mental and emotional health. Like somebody may not be in a mentally and emotionally healthy way for themselves to go and pursue their dreams. The Hierophant in reverse is like maybe something you did want to pursue is really unorthodox, really, it could clash with your other day-to-day things. It could be something is against societal norms. This could be something that's, I don't know, just something that other people don't see as a regular kind of a career. It's something, like anything in the spiritual realm, anything esoteric, anything that's kind of considered a bit taboo, could have been what your dream was, but you feel like you can't have this for some reason. And maybe whatever you really want to do, you feel like somebody here feels like their dreams and hopes are completely dashed. So that's why I'm wondering if this is also a mental and emotional health. Somebody could be going through, or there could be like a bit of a midlife crisis or a breakdown. Maybe somebody's gone through a divorce and the person they're divorcing is like was their dream person, and it's like somebody feels like they've lost what they always wanted. These flipped over, so this somebody feels stuck in the head about how to get this happy family, this stability back in their life, or something's trapping. Three of Wands in reverse, like there's been a change of plans, there's been an altered course. Somebody wanted to fight for this, but maybe this is it. Maybe this relationship or something's over with a person, and this person could have been their dream, and this could be divorce. This could be really emotionally affecting a person. Like they've been fighting for something and they can't have it. Yeah, it's a bit different to, fighting for a dream that's, a career or a hobby or something like that, where you can actively pursue it, you can actively learn, pay for it, get better at it, whatever. But trying to get a person, if they don't want it, then, you can't force that. So I feel like maybe there needs to be a new dream. Yeah, we've got a Queen of Cups. This could be somebody's mother or dealing with somebody who is a mother. This could be your energy as well. Ace of Swords in reverse and a Five of Pentacles. This Queen of Cups, she could be feeling left out in the cold. She could be feeling financially destitute. She might not have any ideas how to solve her situation. I don't know. She's in the upright though, you see. Somebody could be dealing with the Queen of Cups and they don't know how to get her back. They've tried everything. They've got no fresh ideas and they feel out of the cold from her. And look, we've got a Seven of Swords in the reverse. It's like, I feel like maybe this isn't happening anymore, this deceptive behavior, or she's found out about it. But I feel like whatever happened with this Queen of Cups, the damage is done. And that's, and it can't be, like, history can't be repeated. It's not going to be undone. Yeah. She's got her defenses up. She's done and continuing to do the healing work and leveling up with herself. This could be the mother of somebody's kids. There's a Knight of Wands still showing up in the reverse. She could have been dealing with a Knight of Wands, but she's avoided a tower with him, so I feel like maybe she had a rebound and something's over there, but she's, I don't know, maybe somebody felt like, after she's finished with this rebound or this idiot, that once she finds out what he's really like, she'll come back to me. But no, it hasn't happened that way. So for a woman dealing with a relationship with a woman with blonde, grey or white hair, I feel like this is the Queen of Cups we're still talking about. I know I put her back in the deck. Well, we've got a Queen of Swords here now too, actually. And a Page of Swords. So Two of Wands in the reverse is somebody made the wrong choice, the wrong decision regarding this woman. I feel like somebody played her or played a game, and maybe it was over some money. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody made the wrong choice. Justice in the reverse. She got played. She suffered an injustice, and I feel like she came back from it. She got the truth in the end. She possibly, somebody has blocked communication, and she's gotten ruthless. Like, she's going to pursue getting the truth about what she knows has been done wrong to her. I feel like this is over money. Could be that she knows there's been money hidden from her, and she's got a great lawyer, and she is going to get to the bottom of it. So yeah, I feel somebody really fucked up with this woman. And you know, I feel like this was somebody's dream too. This was what this person was, the dream, and they messed it up royally. I mean, it could be that somebody has a dream and they literally are too old, or that, you know, like somebody might want to be a fighter pilot and they don't now fall into the age range, or they are too short or too tall or something for, you know, you've got to be a certain specific height and weight and all that. Like, that could be that somebody, you know, can't have what they really want because they don't fit the caliber for what's been looked for. I don't know. But, yeah. Clarify this to a wands. I feel like I still think that we're talking about this Queen of Cups with this fair woman, and there could be children with this woman. But there's somebody did not make the right choice, and they want this fair equal give and take back. They want this family back. They want to clarify the Two of Wands in reverse. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. This Knight of Pentacles is toxic. He's in a bad way. He is motivated by money. He is, yeah, see, this is where I feel like there's this money situation here. Somebody has, I don't know, taken money, hidden money, made money off this Queen of Cups in some way that she didn't know about, maybe. And maybe had it in their head like, oh, well, you know, I'm buying the food and paying the mortgage or paying the rent or whatever. So the money I make off this woman, she doesn't know about it, but I give it back in the way that I take care of the household. Like, they somehow think that what they're doing is above board, but it's not. It's an injustice. Like, for example, somebody could have had a business, like a family business, and, you know, the wife, this woman, worked for the business, but they never paid her. But they're like, well, I pay for the petrol in the car and the house payments and the food, so, you know, she's being paid. But ultimately, she was never getting her own money out of it. It was not equal give and take, actually. This is an illusion. This Knight of Pentacles was manipulating it. This could have been somebody who's been financially controlled. Yeah. And somebody, like, still does, like, literally does not have perspective on this. They still don't think. Like, we got the Death in reverse, the Two of Cups, like, whew, and this King of Pentacles is in the upright. I feel like this Queen of Cups, I'm still sticking to the Queen of Cups that this is about. Somebody still has no perspective on what they've done in the past. Like, they really don't get it. Like, really don't freaking get it. Like, the conflict that they caused for her, the damage that they inflicted on her. They don't, it's like somebody has no emotional intelligence. And they do not realize, like, it's not going to go back to the way it was. I mean, this damage is severe, and this injustice is severe, and the more that gets found out, the more that it's, you know, it hits home how badly somebody was treated. I feel like somebody here is maybe going into a new union with a King of Pentacles, which kicks this Knight of Pentacles ass. So, and somebody is resisting this transition happening. I feel like this Queen of Cups is the next, and they thought they could emotionally, or financially, actually, not emotionally, but financially manipulate, or maybe also emotionally through the kids, manipulate for this to come back around, but she's moved on, and somebody's resisting this transition of her moving on with the King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles can financially support her easily, and so she can't be, and emotionally support her. So, this manipulation won't work, can't work, will not work. What time have we got? All this reading's a bit long. Let's get some advice for you. Finish up. Nice bit of a windfall of money here, but I feel like somebody has waited so long to get this money, to get a bit of a break in their life, that then they don't know what to do with themselves and they get it. But the good thing is, what you do know to do is, well, you or whoever you're dealing with, is what you do know to do is take a break, take a vacation. The end of a tough cycle approaches full moon in Capricorn. So this is nice. Yeah, this does feel like the end of a tough cycle. You need to get out and have fun. Time to go have some fun and be in the sun. So time to really have a look at where you're going to go next. How can that... Okay, yeah. How hard are you willing to work for what you want? This card is reminding you that effort is required. Work issues may be about to come to a head when this card comes up. If you're wondering if you should stay in your job or leave, this card can be a strong sign to make an exit. Well, didn't we already talk about that? We had the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody hates what they do. So, yeah, good idea. This card also asks you to consider how ambitious you are and whether you're prepared to pull out all the stops to make your professional dreams come true without being ruthless. With a love question, this card can be a call to face reality. Whatever situation you're asking about, making a plan will help. If your personal life is troubled, prioritize it more. Attune to the moon, release control, and trust the universe. Additional meanings for this card: a professional project may be ending now. Admit if you have been overly hard-headed or hard-nosed. Find a balance between your personal and private lives. It's time to stop fearing the worst. The full moon in Capricorn has a very strong work ethic and energy, and will more than likely come up when you're asking a professional question. If your question is about another matter, it will serve as a much needed reminder to move through any feelings of hopelessness you may have been feeling about your situation, and this applies no matter when you draw this card. Making a plan is a far better use of your time. Yeah, somebody out here definitely knows they don't want something anymore, but they don't know, they haven't pulled the pin on something new, what they do want. And maybe that's because, like, what you do want isn't an option, like with the star in reverse. Okay, so now it's like time to find that new dream or something. So yeah, this is good. I feel like there's a lot of progress in here, and it's somebody's like kind of letting go of what's not there anymore, getting past that, getting their money and finding that new thing. So I feel like there's got to be some release here. This woman, if you're a masculine watching, if you are the feminine watching, I feel like, yeah, you're making leaps and bounds in the right directions as well. So yeah, it's great. Okay, so Pisces, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope the messages were useful, helpful. If they were, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Help this community to grow. I really appreciate, I'm super grateful for all your support, all the likes, comments and subscribes, so thank you for that. And I'll be back in another couple of days with another reading for you, Pisces. So keep your notification bell switched on so you get all the updates, And yeah, we'll talk again soon. So take care and bye for now.